Hello everyone. Thanks for trying out this super powerful 3-part relaxation series. In this series, I will demonstrate how to get yourself in a deep state of relaxation, ideal to reset your nervous system and get yourself to the perfect frequency to manifest and pray. This is a very ancient technique that was used in some secret societies to prepare the mind and body of students for more advanced magical work. It is quite simple, but I have had great results leading to sometimes even out-of-body experiences and trauma releases, so don't underestimate it. The state which you will be put into is such a valuable one because it allows the wisdom of your body to naturally start expressing itself to and through you. And also, it is a state where you can program your own mind to become whatever you want to become. Anyone that has worked with yantras, which are symbols that you project mentally in front of your third eye awareness, or any similar method, will find that doing these relaxation videos beforehand will allow you to achieve quicker and more powerful successes with those techniques. The full 3-part meditation will be available for download via my website roseumbra.com, so you can practice it with headphones without any interference. Part 1 is a physical, earthy relaxation. Part 2 is a bit more fiery to engage the nervous system and relax it. And part 3 is an etheric relaxation. For the first part, it is recommended to be done with a partner for optimal results, but can also be done by contracting the muscles of the parts of the body described. In this first part, the goal is to achieve such deep relaxation that the body fades out completely from your mental awareness. Part 2 will guide you through visualization to connect to your vital energy and guide it to relax all muscles of your body. Part 3, we will invite the divine light and spiritual energy to move through us, healing us and reminding us of our true natures. So let's start. For this first attempt at relaxing, try working with someone you know so that they can make you aware of the physical tensions you may have. Being aware of those tensions gives you power over them. This other person is not necessary but can be of aid. So you can do the same exercise if you're alone, just by contracting your muscles individually instead of having a partner raise them and drop them. You can just contract the muscles and release it. Start by laying down on your back on a hard surface, maybe with a small cushion under your head, maybe another one under your knees if that feels comfortable, and that your spine can be the most straight possible on the ground. The discomfort from the hard surface makes those tensions that you have in your back and your body more obvious, where you have to either get up or relax those muscles. You must give your whole self to the ground. The acceptance is key in this exercise. It is probably the hardest lesson to learn, but relaxation is the key to acceptance. So the first person lies down for a couple of minutes at first. Try to become familiar with your body and its tensions and learn to notice what the body feels like. Most of us in reality have never had any true awareness of the body at all, except as a heavy burden that we have to carry around from day to day. Try to be keenly observant of all the physiological alterations that ensue, with the psychological changes that are bound to follow. It will prove the introduction into an entirely new world. By these means, you will come to watch yourself from the inside in preparation to redirecting the mind within, to discover the secret places of the body. So, to start, the helper will raise the legs by the heels, one at a time, a few inches off the ground, and let them drop. So very slowly you will lift them one by one and drop that. The person laying will realize that he or she is holding tensions which will keep the feet from falling actively and will be a bit passive. There will be a bit of tension to hold the leg up. So doing this a few times will force the person laying down to release all the tensions one by one. So once you did this a few times with the ankles, go over to the knee and try to support half the leg up and then release the leg. Start with the left leg up and release it. Just a few inches off the ground, don't need to be very high. And then go on to the next side. On the right side, take one hand under the knee, one hand under the calf, and raise it up a few inches and drop it. You will see that there is a lot of involuntary muscle contractions, and this is a good exercise to realize that, because you will see that you have a bit of resistance from letting your legs drop down. You will want to keep them in the air and avoid the crashing of the legs. So once you did that a few times, try doing the same by shaking the arms a bit like a snake. Just pull them a bit above the earth and shake them. You will see the same thing, all the tensions in the shoulders that's connected all with your back, in the fingers, in the forearms. So do a few rounds of the same exercise by shaking them, and then by also doing the same as with the feet, bringing them up and letting them fall down. A few times to the left, and then move on to the right arm. You will then proceed to do the same with the shoulders. So just squeeze your hands under the shoulder blades, or even just the top of the shoulders. Just lift them up a little bit. It won't lift much, just a little bit, and let it fall. This will help remove the tensions in the back, in the shoulders, in the upper body. Do the same thing now with the neck. So put your hands under the head of the person lying down. Just raise it 1 inch or 2 off the ground and let it fall. You will see there the head usually is the one that has the most tension, the most resistance in the neck, because this is the organ that we tend to protect the most. So do it a few times until you feel there's no more resistance with the fall. Lastly, you will want to take your fingers and squeeze them under the rib cage on both sides and just lift them up a little bit and let them fall. This will probably not raise a lot, but try kind of squeezing them, giving them a kind of massage so that even the muscles in between the rib cage will start relaxing as well. So by now you should start feeling yourself very relaxed, and this is the first part. We will now move on to part